What's up? Welcome to Dadia Tarot. And this is my first time that I'm doing Dadia Tarot. I'm no longer going to be going by the tag name Dia57X. I have entered into a new era in my life. I just turned 35 in May. I'm a Taurus sun. My moon sign is Sagittarius, and my rising sign is Capricorn. My Venus sign is Aries, and my Mars sign is Pisces. So if you know anything about your birth chart, or you would like a birth chart reading, please let me know, because I'll be happy to talk with you and see if you would be suited to be a client for the program that I have created. My company, I will tell you more about as we go on. So I have a company that I created in 2007. It is, let me turn this down a little bit. Okay. Back then it was called the Amore Couture brand. And it was going to be a fashion line based off of Italian fashion. But today it is called the ACB Co. And it is the mother company. It's an umbrella company basically over my other two companies. My Isle of Avalon, which is my jewelry company. I study lithotherapy, which is the study of crystals and their healing properties. I also use chakra balancing and aura reading in all three of the companies. The umbrella company, the Amore Couture brand, our motto is reuse, recycle, recreate. So we take your trash and we turn it to treasure. And we've been turning trash to treasure since 2007. But also, besides just that, we bring you back home to yourself, because that's where home is. So I am gonna stop talking and I'm gonna show you guys the first oracle set that I'm going with, and it is called Trauma Informed Yoga Affirmation Deck, card deck. Okay, so you guys might not know too much about my story. You probably heard bits and pieces, but I have CPTSD from my ex-husband who was in the military, his PTSD. So from his PTSD, I got CPTSD from his PTSD. So therefore, his trauma he took out on me is what happened. So these are great cards for anyone who has issues with trauma. I have a lot of anxiety and depression. Okay, so first is right here. It wants me to read you the background of it. So let's see what it says. Yoga is an ancient practice that began in India and seeks to help people transcend suffering. It can be a pathway for the integration of mind, body, and spirit amid all of the disintegration that trauma causes. This notion alone has been a guide and an anchor for me amid my own healing and as I pursued my passion for creating affirmative and inclusive healing spaces. I have witnessed something so moving by offering this practice from a trauma-informed lens. Survivors of all genders, identities, racial and ethnic backgrounds, sexual orientation, and abilities can finally feel and believe with every part of their bodies that their trauma does not define them. Trauma-informed yoga is an empowering yoga practice that prioritizes the lived experience and healing of each and every student. Safety, trust, choice, and control are some of the core components of this practice. So introduction and welcome. We are so grateful you're here. We hope this deck is a supportive place to learn affirmations that are coupled with trauma-informed yoga practices to explore integrating into your healing process. We also hope these cards will serve as a resource for yoga instructors, mental health professionals, educators, and other healing professionals who are looking for guidance on trauma-informed yoga practices. So share with survivors. What a perfect card. Okay, so awesome. We're going to leave that there. So basically, they are yoga poses. They're very simple, easy yoga poses. Let's see this. So yeah, as you can see here, I honor my boundaries. They guide me to wholeness and truth. Okay, so when we honor our boundaries, it guides us to wholeness and truth. All right. So as your body feels ready, from a standing position, you could explore bending your front knee towards the front of your mat and bring your back foot parallel to the back of your mat. So one foot pointed forward, the other to the side. You want to always try to balance that core too. In your own time and in your own way, you are welcome to extend your arms in each direction, perhaps inviting your gaze forward towards your bent knee. Please feel free to invite any movement that allows this expression to feel more comfortable in your body. I invite you to notice your strength and power. I honor my boundaries. They guide me to wholeness and truth. So a lot of people that deal with trauma, I'm sorry about this light, I'm going to put my body in front of it so it's not annoying. They have issues with, being able to stand up for themselves and have boundaries, like let people walk all over their boundaries because it's safer, instead of getting your butt kicked, you're agreeing, right? So let's see if Spirit wants to give us any more. Wow, they want us to do some yoga here. All right, so let's see if we grab those. You see me hit my head? Y'all saw that? That hurt. I just got hit in the head the other day. Can you believe that? I got hit myself in the head. But so I like to do this first thing in the morning because I like to do a goals and gratitudes list. I have been working on this thing, y'all. Every day I haven't in a long time, but I write 5 things I'm grateful for and my 5 goals for the day. It doesn't matter if I do them or I don't do them. The thing is, like, I wrote them down to do them. So, like, it's super helpful. And literally I have... That's how broken it is. I have 1 page left. Oh, my God. Back to the ground. Let's go hit my head. Okay. See, I'm going to take a little sneak peek here. See if you can see anything. Leave it up like this for you. Imagine all of the people trying to get their journals together. Alright. I think that's all, and I'm going to check for more later because I don't want to, have to bow. Make sure. Okay, we're good. Alright, so, this is the test. This is the Are You a Psychopath test. I didn't finish all the answers to this, but as you can see, I only have 3 pages left, and I am done with this book. That is how long I have been writing this Goals and Gratitudes notebook. It's been about a year. As you all maybe have heard, I am writing a book. I've finished one. It just needs to be published. The other one needs to be finished, and it'll be published. So the book that'll be coming out is called 2020 Visions. I highly suggest taking a look-see in the book-see. It is my journal, my personal journal. of what I was going through at that time. It's interesting. I don't want to give away too much, as you'll see, but if you know anything about my story, I have heavily psychologically manipulated, gaslit, gang stalked, surveillance, but some of the people I surrounded myself with were not good people, and they deserved to be those things. I didn't. But long story short, I was. So anyways, I honor my boundaries. They guide me to wholeness and truth. So I'm going to leave that out because I'm going to do it later. I'm not going to do it right now. But this is what it looks like. It's called the Warrior 2. As your body feels ready, form a standing position. You can explore bending your front knee forward, the front of your mat, and bringing your back foot parallel to the back of your mat. In your own time and in your own way, you're welcome to extend your arms, perhaps inviting your gaze forward. Feel free to invite any movement that allow this expression to feel more comfortable in your body. I invite you to notice your strength and your power. I honor my boundaries. They guide me to wholeness and truth. Talking about my girl. How's that gonna be the only piece I miss? Even got the month of May, like my birthday. Okay, and this is the other card. It says, I deserve to feel safe. So right there where you're at, take 2 seconds and love yourself. Give your own self a hug, like I'm about to do it right now. And also, as you can see, I have a tattoo right here. It says breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Like, it's super important. I have a lot of anxiety, so I tend to like hold my breath. My legs look so big. They're really not that big. All right. So, but yeah, we all deserve this. It's called the butterfly hug. I invite you to find a comfortable seated posture. If it feels right, you could explore crossing your arms across your chest. Perhaps explore resting the right side of your cheek on your left palm and offer yourself a gentle hug. If it feels safe to continue, please feel free to explore this motion side to side. I invite you to integrate a gentle rocking motion if that feels good for you. Remind yourself that healing is possible in your own time, at your own pace. I deserve to feel safe. Thank you. Yes, I deserve to feel safe. That is so true. And so these are very, like I said, very simple yoga poses. This is a little bit more of a difficult one, but it can be easily entered into. Let me see. I guess I got 2 more yoga cards. Oh, this is a great one also, guys. Today I remind myself that there is absolutely no rush. I take all the time I need. So putting your legs up on a wall for like 5 minutes every day, like, takes the blood that is always going down to your legs and it puts it back up into your body. So it kind of regulates your system. So it's like super good for your circulation of your blood in your body. All right, so this is called the legs up the wall. If you feel supportive and accessible to you, you might lie on your back and draw your legs up the wall. If this does not feel comfortable in your body, you could also explore lying on your back and inviting your legs to rest on a couch or a chair. You are welcome to use any props to increase your comfort or find a shape of rest that best supports you, that needs your unique body. Remind yourself that there is no rush, either in your practice or in your life. Today, I remind myself that there is absolutely no rush and I take all the time I need. definitely needed that to hear that. So, all right, my goal for today is to do all of those things. This is the last one. It's also pretty easy. It says, I offer myself patience, kindness, gratitude, and compassion. And she literally is just sitting like this. Alright, if you would like, you can begin in any form of seated that feels right for your body. You might explore bringing one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart, like this. See? Yeah, so that's your heart chakra here, solar plexus right here, under your stomach, your heart, okay? Take a moment to notice the rise and the fall of your breath there. It's always good to take a few good deep breaths anyways before I get into these readings. Okay, I'm doing this for you guys. For spirit. Yeah, so I invite you to turn the volume of your heart all the way up and the volume of your thoughts all the way down. This is your body and your practice. Take all the time you need here. There is no rush. I offer myself patience, kindness, gratitude, and compassion. Like, we heard that twice. Like, maybe that's going to be the kind of theme of this reading. I am going to go ahead and post this reading and then come back for the next set of cards. So I'll see you there. Dadia out.